Hello, hello, everyone. I'm just getting everything set up. All right. Hi, Dawn. Getting your painting out. What are you painting today? Today I am working on Miss Macaroon, which I actually started in May for Mermay, and just haven't gotten it done. But that's because life is busy and sometimes you can't get a whole diamond painting done. But gosh, I don't even think no, I'm just at the halfway mark on this one, but we'll see how much I can belt out today. The problem is I just haven't had time to sit and actually work on the diamond painting. So that is my biggest problem. But let's see here. Okay. So yeah, I am just going to be working on this, chatting with whoever ends up in chat. And then, of course, there will be some giveaways today. And I'm also playing with some of my new waxes. I've made an extra sticky formula, so I'm going to see if I like it and how it works today. It's a plate full of cupcakes. Ooh, I'll have to look at that one. Hi, Stacy. Aquarius. That one's a pretty one. Oh, gosh. Freaking Diamond Art Club. When I say there's a no buy, then they restock all the ones I've been waiting for. And I'm like, oh, okay. Guess I'll buy it then. So that's what happened to me. But I do have a kit that I'll be, I have a whole destash pile of kits I don't think I'll ever get to, or just don't inspire me, or I ended up with dupes because of whatever reason, but at least I have a place to give them away to. Where is my G at? Actually, we'll do the little dotties in the center here. Oh, the pineapple putty. I actually have, where's my putty? Oh, it's sitting right here. Put one of my trays on it. I have a strawberry one that I'm using today. It's actually strawberry cream. I'm playing around with that flavor. I don't want to say flavor because it's not edible. That's scent. But yeah, I'm playing around with a strawberry cream one. So that is what is in my multi-placer right now, and we'll see how it goes. Hi, Janelle. Where is... So I have some of these drills in covered cases, especially the ones that are for my color blocking. But I actually plan to switch away from these. I'm getting annoyed with this tray style. I don't know why, because it seems like it would be more easier, with it all laid out. But for some reason, I found that I paint slower using this tray. It's the oddest thing. Okay, so number 45, that's over here. Ooh, which painting are you kitting up? I love kitting up, but I really hate kitting down. Anyone else have that problem? I get so excited to kit it up, unless there's a lot of static, then I'm like, oh, I don't know about you guys, but the static can be quite frustrating. I'm going to put this up here. Much better. Hold some of the weight for me. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of static, and I think it's just partly out here. We get a lot of static anyway, but the dry air and all. You know, I should store my drills. I even have a whole system to store them in. But then when it comes time to actually kit down, I'm like, oh, whatever. But I usually save my drills in a little baggie because I end up using them for mixed media art, but I really should be saving them in case I ever need spares, Because even though the companies will send you, extra if you run out or accidentally spill them, it like still takes too much time. Hi, Diamond Nana. So yeah, I need to quit being lazy about it and start saving my drills. But every time I go to kit down, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be bothered. I just want to move on to the next kit is the problem. So that, I think with this one, maybe I'll be good about it. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like Janelle saves her drills. Yep, I have like these cute little storage boxes. I even have like these little cardboard separators. And I've even made the cards to like categorize them, and I still don't do it. So, Hi, Melissa. So yeah, it's just pure laziness is what it is. I think we only have a couple, so I'm not going to pour these out. It's funny, on this desk, this canvas wants to just slide everywhere. I don't normally diamond paint on this desk. I do on the one downstairs. This one's for my art, but so I'm kind of like trying to get myself all situated. Oh, let's see. Yes. I like this painting so far though, because pretty much the bulk of it is color blocking, especially like the sides and whatnot. The hair was really fun, although there were a few little weird doohickeys that didn't make a lot of sense, but oh well. I was like, that's an odd spot for that color, but I just believed what they said and put it down. All right. Yep, my little dryer sheets always want to join the party. I end up moving that. I'm keeping it kind of zoomed out today though, because the diamond painting itself looks a lot prettier zoomed out. Let's face it, diamond paintings don't really look super pretty right up close. Just because the face and everything's all pixelated. But from afar, you can see the beauty in them. So I want to finish this one because I think I'm going to start, I'm going to do that new one I got from Diamond Art Club next. I'm not sure though. It's a smaller one, so I'll like have a nice little break because this one is pretty big. Oh, yep, we're still on M. I have the afternoon sun coming in right now, so I'm like, it has a tiny glare off the plastic and the glue. Do I have the Alice one? Which Alice one? There's a couple Alice ones. Well, Alice-like. The smaller one I got is the one I showed in my haul. Gosh, what's it called? I can't read it from here. Oh, Queen of the Snow Fairies. It's right behind me. I left it out so that I knew that would be the one that I'd kit up next. Let me switch this. But yeah, it's like a much smaller one because it was between doing that one and then one of the new ones I got from Dreamer Designs that was also a smaller one. So I just want like to do something smaller than one of these 60 by 80s. I have a total chip in this multi-placer, and so it's really messing with my drills. But I am too lazy to run back downstairs and get my replacements because, like I said, I paint downstairs, so this isn't normally where I diamond paint. Did anyone buy any of the Pride ones? I got the email and text from Diamond Art Club about the Pride paintings. I don't know if anyone bought any of those. One of them was really pretty. I'm trying to go back on my no buy. Got enough. I've got enough kits to paint right now, so. Oh, nope, I didn't get the Ennis one. I love, like, I already have a mystery kit from Ennis. And yeah, I really need to finish the kits I have. It's getting borderline ridiculous. Oop. This part of the canvas has been kind of sitting exposed, so the glue is not as sticky as I would prefer it to be. I really like the Ennis Guerrero ones. I think it's also like having the adult coloring background. Certain kits just like, I don't know, you have favorite artists from adult coloring, so then you're drawn to their kits more, or at least I've noticed that with myself. Let's see. Ooh, I love this one because it has, what, 6 ABs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lied. 7 ABs in this one. I mean, Dreamer Designs ABs are not as sparkly as the Diamond Art Club ones, but they're still pretty. But Diamond Art Club just has a special sparkle to it. What can I say? They win the sparkle game. Oh, I need that afternoon sun to go behind the building. It's not in my eyes. Right, let me pop over this thing. All right, so we have some people diamond painting. Is anyone just coloring or watching or doing something around the house? Being productive? I don't feel like I was very productive today. I woke up with a headache, and if I wake up with a headache, I know it's going to turn into a migraine, and it's probably not going to go very far for me that day. All right, where is my brush? Me and this thing have been fighting all week. I might need to grab one of my other trays. All right, come on, break off. I love these Add More Zest ones. The one issue is I've noticed because the line goes so close to the edge here, my drills constantly get stuck in there. But I really like these. I mean, they're super cute the way they're shaped. It's just that one issue. But sometimes that like one thing can really get annoying. Hi, Nicole. A self-portrait. Ooh. I was coloring before this stream. I am working on something that's totally not like me. So it's a Kanoka Ugusa page. And I'm working on that right now. And it has like a bunny in it. I mean, it's got all sorts of elements that I normally you wouldn't like see me color. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And the whole reason I started that one was because I was interested in coloring the suitcases. Like literally that's why I picked that page. So I found that kind of funny because I was like, I really want to color these suitcases. So that's why I pulled it out. And then it did have some flowers in it. So that goes with my hashtag, but still I was like, Let's see. Oh, Nightbot actually worked. I set it up last minute. So, oh no. Are we stuck? We are stuck. Like, so I have the Japanese editions, and the paper's really weird. It's got some tooth to it. It's not like slick or anything. And there's just something funky with the paper. Like Prismas work okay on it, but yeah, I'm using Pablo's because they're usually pretty good for layering. I don't know if I'm enjoying the Pablo's on that either, but I've committed myself now, so I'm just gonna finish it. Albrechter. Hi, Kelly. No problem. You don't have to diamond paint. I'm just diamond painting. I figured if I was going to sit here and work on a diamond painting for a little while, I might as well talk to people. And so I was like, well, let's just make a go of it. I have another E I needed. I need. I should have broke out my Albrechters for that page I'm working on. They probably worked good dry on that. All right, 3. Just trying to get these little odds and ends that I missed. Yeah, the Japanese version paper is, I don't know what is up with that paper. It's wacky. That's what it is. Like I've tried Inktense on it and I don't recommend that. Oh, that was a bad day. The Pablos are doing okay-ish, but I have the English printed versions too, just because I wanted to see what they would be like, and I like the paper on those way better. All right, where is... I will say their numbering system, I'm not like a super big fan of the way Dreamer Designs does their numbers. Sometimes I'm like, why do we do that? That makes no sense. All right. But I do like some of the symbols they use. They got some cute little ones. That's 4. I have some new diamond painting pens I bought. They should be here soon. They said they shipped. I love diamond painting pens. It's a bad habit though, because they're not cheap. Like I have this one, and this has got like dried flowers in it and stuff. It's really pretty. Although it has kind of like gotten cloudy over the last few months. But yeah, I mean, they're so expensive, but they're so pretty. And you want to look at something pretty while you're making something pretty. I don't know. But I think I ordered 3, so I have 3 on the way. G. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Really, the reason I opened it was, well, I just wanted a certain consistency of the wax. And yeah, I decided to just try and make it myself. And then I was like, hey, I could keep making this. But also, like, I'm really sensitive to smells. So there's quite a few Etsy stores out there. I love their wax. It's just the smells are too strong and they give me a headache. So that was why I started making my own initially, just to have something lightly scented. But, ooh, dried lilacs. Who'd you buy that one from? Like, so this is from Jim's Handmade, I think. And I know I ordered one more from Jim's that's on the way. And then I think I bought 2 from Bistro. Can't remember now. But yeah, I mean, they get really expensive. So, oh my gosh, there was this one listing. The pens were gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but like one pen was $100, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen with me. Sorry. I have a limit, but oh man, maybe one day. But yeah, I'm not dropping $100 bill on a single diamond painting pen. Can't be done. But then, I mean, still the ones I did get were like $50. Oh, I like Black Wolf. They have some pretty ones. I like them. Oh, why is Nightbot saying you're spamming? Oh, the caps. Hang on a sec. I'm going to turn down Nightbot's little craziness here. We're going to disable the caps. There we go. Phew. And you know what? I'll disable emojis. All right. There. Okay. Now Nightbot will not be so picky. I hate when it does that. Yeah, that's my problem. It's just like I get a migraine from some of the smells, and so like I mean, because there's quite a few I really like patty wax. I love patty wax, love it. But like I had gotten one that was called Harvest one year, and I loved the wax consistency. I loved the smell of it. It was so strong. I would get like a major headache like 20 minutes into using it. So I had to actually like just give it away, which sucked because it wasn't cheap. And it's no offense to her stuff because her stuff's freaking awesome. But yeah, I just like even scents in my house, like Scentsy and stuff like that. I stick to certain ones that I know won't trigger a migraine. Let's see. You'd buy thinner pens, Janine? Is that what you mean? Like not wide ones? You'd buy thin ones? This tray, yeah, it has a cute shape. I was just saying the only issue is the lines that are printed go a little too close to the inside, so your drills get stuck sometimes. So you have to sit here and like brush them back out. But it's good. Oh, the ADs. All right, so we are on to the next square. Oh yeah, like just the ones that come with the kits. Those are actually decent pens. I don't mind them at all. I like them. It's more the fact that these ones are just pretty to look at. They are, however, I do feel these are a little more ergonomic, yeah, than the other ones, but these are heavier. So there's like a trade-off. All right, let's get this one open. Ooh, so many things. I'm gonna start with my M. I should have brought my smaller tray up here. Wonder if I can bribe one of the children to go get it. Yeah, I mean, the more diamond painting kits you get, right, you'll end up with tons of those pens and wax and trays. I'm gonna just open both of these since I know I'm gonna work on both. But yeah, it's and washi tape and cover minders. Oh, I saw the cutest thing, it's a cover minder display thing, and it's a big metal butterfly. It's like, oh, I need to get that. It's so pretty. Scooch this over. So it kind of depends, I guess, on the painting. I like round just because it goes a little quicker. Squares definitely have to, there we go. Definitely have to like fit in, and I get frustrated with squares at times, but I do like the way squares look because round, you can sometimes get some weird gaps. So it's already, I don't know. It's like 50-50 for me. But I do think square ones look better when it's done because it's all nice and tight and pretty. No wonky lines. You did everything right. But it just takes so much longer that I get flustered because I'm like, ah. or when you have to sit there and use a straightening tool to move everything over slightly so it'll fit. But yeah, I mean, I noticed though that I'll end up buying round drills more. Like if a kit gives you the option, I opt for the round. Oh, you're saving up for the Albrecht Dürer. You can always get the smaller set. You don't actually need that full 120 set. I mean, the 120 set, yeah, has its perks, but you don't need it. Unless you plan to use them dry a lot, then I mean, yeah, that would, it'd benefit to have the whole set. Hi, Linda. I'm sure, let's see. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen them go on sale at Jackson's. I want to say they have. It's not as frequent as like the actual watercolor paints, but I mean, Jackson's always has things go on sale. Sometimes their sales are just like a steal. You can't like resist it. Oh my goodness. Oh, so tired. Full set syndrome. I know. I get it. I always tell people like, hey, don't buy the whole thing, as I'm like buying the whole thing. But what is that saying? Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, I think keep an eye out on Jackson's. But actually, you know what? It wouldn't work because Jackson's retail price is way higher than Blick or Amazon. So never mind. Scratch that theory. It'd be worth it for their open stock sale, though. I don't have any M on this side, do I? It's like, where's Waldo sometimes? Like, I know I'm missing it. So yeah, Jackson's does charge for shipping, but their shipping is honestly super cheap considering it's coming from the UK here to the US. Like when I order from Colt Pens, their shipping, I'm like, oof. But Jackson's shipping is really affordable and freaky fast. Like you can even go for the cheapest option with Jackson's, and don't worry, it'll get there lightning quick. Oops, I forgot a number 7 right there. I really like Jackson's. I order pretty much all of my watercolor paints from Jackson's, including the ones I don't need, but buy them anyway. Where is number 7 hanging out? Look at my little grid here. I've been working on this thing for like a month. You would think I would remember where everything is by now. Yeah, Blick, well, I don't know. Jackson's has really good customer service. I've never had any bad experiences with their customer service. Blick does have good customer service as well, though. Let's see if there's any 7 over here. I don't think there is. Nope. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's to each their own. I mean, some people have a really bad experience with one vendor too, and then kind of ruins it forever. Oh, where's you? Number 12. There you are. Ooh, which watercolor brushes? Are they having a sale on watercolor brushes? Don't answer that, actually, because then I'll go look. And I don't need any more. I end up always using the same brush despite owning quite more than I use. So yeah, let's not even think about that. It's kind of like with diamond painting pens. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna buy this pen even though I have 12. Oh, versus Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. It's very, very sketchy for art supplies. But I mean, the thing is uh, the thing, like with Amazon, Blick does sell on Amazon. So if you look, you'll see it says it from Blick. And there's other reputable suppliers, but there are also those ones that are selling knockoffs. However, usually you can tell because they're offering them a lot cheaper. The company itself has like no reviews, or the product has no reviews. So that helps you kind of identify that it's not really a legit one. I should do a video about that because there are ways to check it out. Hi, Dee. Ooh, etcher. Etcher brushes. I haven't tried the etcher brushes. I loved the etcher freaking mixed media sketchbooks that I use for watercolor, and now they're changing it all up. And you can't even they're not even in stock on Amazon, and that was my go-to place because they were the cheapest there. So I'm like, come back to me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna switch to arches. But I do like etcher. I want to try that perfect sketchbook, but it's not in stock. Yeah, I know. I'll just use the silver black velvet brush. That's all I ever end up using anyway. I've got Princeton Neptunes. I've got Emma Lefebvre collectors ones. I've got Lindsay the Frugal Crafter ones. I've got oh my gosh, Princeton Heritage. I have the Aqua Elites. I don't know. I have a whole bunch and I don't even use them. I'm like, maybe I'll use this one day. But I just like the silver black velvet. Yeah, the Emma Lefebvre ones I really like. They're well, I don't like the ones that are coming in the subscription box. I like the original just set that she had on there. But I don't know. I still reach for my silver black velvet. So like anytime I swatch, it's with silver black velvet. What can I say? Once you find a brush you like and like you get used to it because you use it so much, you know how much water it holds. Well, you don't really want to try anything else. So that's the big one. Oh yeah, I don't recommend the Princeton Heritage for watercolor. Don't do it. I tried one. Ugh. If you want to go Princeton, do the Neptune. Don't even try their Aqua Elite. That thing does not hold a lot of water. They lie. The Neptune holds more than the Aqua Elite. But it's just not the same as the silver black velvet. Grab C. Ah yes, don't forget to put in the cotton candy. And the reason I chose cotton candy is because that is the limited edition scent of the month, so it just made it easier for me to remember. Because I was like, what can we write? So that's what I went with. Cotton candy. All right. There is so much pink and purple on this canvas. It's nuts. I'm sort of moving quickly, but not. Like I had planned on finishing this in May, but I also didn't plan on my daughter. Oops. Runaway drill. I'm just going to slide you to where you need to go anyway. I hadn't planned on my daughter breaking her arm. So I lost a few weeks. But I was also having like major neck pain. So I couldn't really diamond paint like I wanted to because every time I would go to diamond paint, my neck would just like, ugh. But I mean, normally I can finish a canvas this size in a month. Let's see. Might want to eat it. Oh, this one is from Add More Zest. She has a YouTube channel and then, of course, her store. So I had ordered a big one, and then I had ordered a small one as well to give them a try. And they aren't bad. I just got some from an Etsy order that I need to try out. And I prefer the ones with lids. This doesn't come with a lid, but it has a stopper. She is good. She is back to her room now. She's allowed to sit up instead of lay down. I guess that's an improvement. But got a long way to go, but at least she can like sit up, and starting next week she can get out of the house a little more, but we just have to be really careful because it's a fracture that can't be casted. So I mean, until the full 10 weeks have passed, you know, you kind of have to protect it a little more because there's no cast holding it there. Let's see. Ooh, Black Velvet demo booth. I would love to see a demo booth. We don't really get art expos much out here. Wish we did. Actually, no, I don't, because then I'd buy stuff that I don't need. So let's just say it's a good thing. Oh, there's some sea up there. Oh, the drill's sticking together. Yeah, I bought that reminds me, I need to find out where that order is. I had bought one of those little, it's honestly like for herbs, but you can use them for drills that come stuck together, and it helps pop them off. I'm gonna see how that works, this little handy dandy gadget. But that just reminded me to check on that because that's an Etsy order I placed like last month. Do I have any more C? Massive amount of all lines of their brushes. Yeah, because I mean, Silver Black Velvet doesn't just make watercolor brushes. I'm going to move this canvas. Oop. Preferably without moving. Oh yeah, Silver Black Velvet's cool. Like, they're homegrown. They're not some, well, there's some big commercialized thing now, but they weren't when they started. That's what makes them really cool. So, of course, now they're all super popular. I don't have any more C. I don't want to miss it. No, I think we're good. Oh, good. I hope you like it. The crappy thing with summer is I'm noticing some, so I had to pull a few cents off of Etsy because I noticed they sweat more in transit because of the heat. But I mean, just pop them in the fridge and they'll reset. But I don't like having to do that. So I'm like, just when you get it perfected, it gets warm. Okay, where's number 4? Ooh, hide and seek. I'd be curious to see what that one looks like. I like the Craftably ones. I have a Craftably one kitted up that I need to finish, actually. Let's see. Grab number 4. Yeah, I'll let you know what I think of that one that like helps you pop them apart. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna have to. I think. Okay, never mind. My husband got the door. I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go answer the door during my live stream. The coconut one. Yes, I've been working on, so today I have spent like all day making wax because I'm working on a really sticky formula, and I'm working on one that works good with ABs. But oh my gosh, I'm like, I was using coconut essential oil as my test oil. So like coconut is permanently stuck in my nose right now. That's all I smell is coconut. I swear it's like seeped into my pores. So I definitely am coconutty. Or I'm just nutty. I don't know. But yeah, the coconut smell. Whew. All right. Get number 4. I do notice like a few of Dreamer Designs ABs will like be lacking its iridescent film. Now we're having like a major dust storm, and across the street is a construction zone, so when it's windy, it looks worse than it actually is. You'd think we're going through a tornado right now or something. Does anyone else do this? So like when I'm doing a bunch of multi-placing, I'm legit too lazy to turn it around. Sometimes I mean it's just the fact. So I'll just like use my multi-placer and pick up that single drill because I know I'm going to be multi-placing like a line over. So that's why I'm like, I'm too lazy just to turn it around for that one drill. I'm just going to keep using this. Does anyone else do that? I'm just curious. I mean, there's no rule, but it's something I've noticed I do. Can't be bothered with that whole turning it around for 5 seconds. You do it too, Dawn? Yeah. It's one of those things where you're like, I literally only have to place one. I'm not turning it around for that. You had hail? Yeah, we get hailstorms in the summer quite a bit out here. We don't get like tornadoes or anything with them, but we do get hail. Our summer's been wacky though. It's finally now like solid 80s, which I'm not happy about. I don't like the heat. But yeah, just a weird summer. Oh, from the wildfire. I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm like, I mean, our air quality in Utah always goes down in the winter because of the inversion, and then in the summer. But I'm just suffering from outrageous allergies in the middle of summer. I'm fine by like June, but I'm still suffering. So I'm having to like keep taking allergy meds. Just like, oh, for Pete's sake, when will it end? Oh, purple. So is it like, I guess you must be closer to it, like the northern New York. No, this one's not gonna want to. I did not bring my straightening tool, and I'm not gonna run downstairs to get it. All right, I think that's all of that one. Oh, hurricanes. So my dad moved to Florida, somewhere in Florida. I know when I say that, people are like, but like literally, he moved to Florida out of nowhere. So all I know is he's somewhere in Central Florida, but he's close to the coast still. But yeah, he was talking about hurricane season. I'm glad I don't live in an area with hurricanes. We just get like crazy wind and then thunder, storms, and hail, and then it just goes on its way. I'm gonna grab this one over here. arrow. Oh, and Ohio. Man, that's nuts. Like, so air quality, like, just everywhere sucks right now, is what it sounds like. So I do have these trays. I have 3 of them. I forget who made these because I bought these a long time ago, but they're pretty cool. They have these slide-on lids, and then you lift out this piece here, but they are really loose. So when the lid is on, there's a tiny gap that lets the drills out, so they're not super secure. I can't remember what company made these. I remember seeing that they had fixed the problem that was causing that, though. But the other ones I just got, I like way better. Okay. This is one of my... I'm using a bigger multi-placer than I typically use. I usually only use smaller ones. That's just because I like to single place, but let's see. Art Depot sounds like a dangerous place to go to if you have an art habit. I'm gonna need more wax. Okay. Here is the one I was using. So I have a bunch of tester waxes next to me, and I just put them in like a little star mold. So this is like one of the ones I've been playing around with and testing it out and seeing what I think. It is really hard and sticky, that is for sure, but I'm waiting to see like and use it quite a bit because I think it might be too sticky. Ooh, Holbeins. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. There's quite a few people that love the Holbeins. I get it. They're not for me, but the thing is that they're a well-made pencil. They're just not for me. Now I'm gonna have to change out my putty too. I should have changed these all out before starting my stream, but who thinks ahead? Let me grab my blade. Oh yeah, that putty was getting old and icky. Oh yeah, go for the Copics. I support going for Copics. Okay, seriously, I had my putty out. Where did I put it? There it is. How much are Copics at that place? Are they like cheaper than what you would pay for at Blick, or the same? Like, is there a discount to this Art Depot place? Asking for a friend. So I change out my putty more often than most people do. So I'm probably a bad person to ask, but that's because I'm pretty picky, like with my putty. So like once it starts to get, like it starts to collect dust from just hanging out. And then yeah, I don't know. Even the slight little bit of where it just doesn't feel like it's super sticky, I change mine. But like I said, I'm pretty picky about it. And I keep mine really flush to the edge. I know some people like theirs to stick out, but I want mine like super flush because I absolutely hate when I pick up more drills than I meant to. But I would say, okay, like on this painting, for example, it's a 60 by 80 centimeter. I'm halfway through it. And I'd say I probably changed my putty out 4 times, probably. But yeah, I'm maybe 5. I don't know, but I'm very picky with the putty. Like I want that fresh pop and stick at all times. So like I don't know. I know some people only have to change theirs like once per painting, and I'm just not that person. Singles are cheaper there and bigger tubes of watercolors. Ooh, but the sets are marked up. That's weird. The sets are usually like the cheapest, like cheapest per marker price. I should correct that. Oh my gosh, I can hear someone doing dishes downstairs. That means I don't have to do them after my stream. When I guarantee it's probably my son being forced to do them. This little dent in my multi-placer, that I need to change. There's this dent in my multi-placer, and you can tell because that's where it gets stuck every time. You can build your own Calero singles. That'd be a really dangerous place to go to then. Okay. Let's see. We're about 51 minutes. So, as Nightbot has probably spammed plenty, I am doing a giveaway, and how it's gonna work is 2 winners will be picked during the live stream, and then the grand prize winner will be after. And the reason I wanted to do that after is because, you know, I started at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's already like 8 for people on the East Coast. And, you know, it's evening. People are busy. It's summer. So I wanted to like give that one a little bit more time. But there will be 2 giveaways during the stream. So the first giveaway is a set of putty and wax from my Etsy store. You'll just, if you're the winner, you'll give me the scent you want, and they don't have to be the same. You could pick a different scent for your putty, a different scent for your wax. You'll just look in my store at what's in and then kind of pick those. And then the other one is someone gets a mug from my Etsy store. So you can pick whichever mug is on there that you like. And the mug is open to international, but the putties and waxes are not international. And that's just because I haven't quite finished figuring out the individual tariffs and all that crap yet. So I shall do that soon. And then the grand prize is someone will get one of the diamond painting kits that are in my destash collection. And I have decided which one it's going to be. Let me show you guys real quick, actually. Stay put. Ooh. Sorry, this kit's so big it hits the camera. Okay. The kit that will actually be given away is from Diamond Art Club. Most of them are. Oh, there we go. And it is going to be Who Killed the Rabbit? That's the one that I'm going to be giving away. So the grand prize winner will get that one. It's a really cute kit. I ended up with 2. I had bought myself one, and then one came in a mystery box. So I was like, darn it. But that is the one that'll be given away. I haven't even done the one that I have for myself. Ooh. Oops. My destash pile just fell over. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 more in my destash pile. Have you done that one, Dee? Or you just like the look of it? It's really cute. I love her artwork. I've gotten quite a few of her paintings. Have I done them yet? No. But I love them. They look so pretty. They're like cute and quirky, and that's why I asked earlier about which Alice when you were talking about, because that's an Alice in Wonderland themed one. But that will be the grand prize for this one. I do have a really fun kit for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway one, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait. All right, making sure I'm getting all these arrows. Oh, does anyone diamond paint with a light pad? And if so, do you find it actually helps? Because I feel like sometimes I could really benefit from the light pad. Especially with like this type of canvas where the numbers and everything is so dark. Oh, you don't have it, but yeah, it is a super cute one. I agree. I need to, like I said, I need to do the one that I have for myself. I do love those Diamond Art Club mystery kits. They're so cool, but it's like, it's a gamble, right? Because you're like, oh, am I going to get something already bought? A light pad for coloring. The light pad's a game changer. Dee says it does. Yeah. Which one do you guys use, or what size should I say? Yeah, Dawn. That's one thing I would think of is like then I'll see all the lines between my circles and be like, oh, speaking of which, I see a drill up here that's trying to slide away. That was one concern, is I would see all the lines and be like, nope, I can't do it. But I was curious if anyone, because I mean, there's times where I feel like this canvas specifically is so dark that the symbols are really hard to see sometimes. And I think this would be like an example of one where I could really benefit from a light pad. Got a piece of husky fur. An A1 and an A3. I own a light pad because I use it for like transferring my artwork for watercolor. So I need to break it back out and try it for diamond painting. I think I might do a swap around. I'm going to turn my kit. Ooh, has the lumens. That makes it sound so fancy. Yeah, I mean, like most of the kits I have are pretty large too. So that's the other thing I'm kind of curious about. Ugh, we're gonna do a shift here. Oh, so much better. There we go. Sorry, I needed some room. Okay. Yeah, it shines through like the thick watercolor paper and all that. That's why I use mine. See, now I can see the symbols even better. I'll have to try mine then, because I've heard quite a few people use them, and I just haven't broken mine out. But mine's smaller, so obviously, you know, I'd have to sit there and move the canvas around, but that's pretty much, you'd have to do that anyways. All right, let me see. Has everyone that's on entered their giveaway prompt? So the giveaway prompt for the in-stream giveaways is cotton candy. Caps don't matter. It's not case sensitive. You do have to have a space in between cotton candy, I think, though. But I think in a minute here, I'll have Nightbot randomly pick a name of someone who's typed in cotton candy. And then that person will be the winner of the combo of a putty and a wax. And then in a little bit, I'll do the mug one as well. Let's see. Yeah, so make sure you get your cotton candy in, because the cotton candy will be used for both in-stream giveaways. One thing about Dreamer Designs, like I love their kits, but I feel like the glue isn't as sturdy. I don't know. It doesn't feel as sturdy as the Diamond Art Club one is. I don't know. Does that make sense? Does anyone else know what I mean? It's not as sticky, it feels. And this is not my first Dreamer Designs one. But I just feel like Diamond Art Club's glue is, gosh darn it, that stuff is sticky. And I'm a hard presser too, so I think that might be why I notice. Okay, let's see. So let's do. And then there is a coupon code that Nightbot will probably spam you all with, but that is just for attending the live stream, but it'll only be active today and tomorrow, and then it'll expire. So let's pick a winner for the putty and wax combo. Let me just, and you do have to be in the stream, so let me type it in. Excuse my big arm in the way. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Why are you not participating? One sec. Okay. Nightbot is being silly, is what it's being. It says none of you have put in the keyword. Like, yes, you have. Let's see. Something else. You want to be silly about it, Nightbot? Okay. How odd. It's saying that nobody is active in the chat, but they are. Let me change this. I'm going to try and tweak a few settings because I've never had it do this on my other channel. I did just add it today, but let me see if it's logging. Yeah, it's logging that you guys are leaving chat entries. That's interesting. All right, let me try this then. Okay. How weird is that? It does not want to pick a winner. Okay, I'm just going to reset the eligibility because it's showing everyone's log. I'm going to change that. All right, let's try this one. Okay, I guess it's going to be silly. So here's what we're going to do. Since you guys are all in the chat right now anyway, or you have to be to win it, let me first turn this part off because it wants to be goober. Okay, just go ahead and put in the chat a number between 1 and 20. Try not to repeat yourselves. And I'll just do a random number generator that's not through Nightbot, because Nightbot is saying there are no eligible, like no one's chatting, but it's not picking up on its own logs. So Nightbot is having a moment. Like how Karen and Dawn both put 13. So one of you will want to change it. But yeah, just make sure, like, I don't see any dupes right now. So yeah, everyone just throw your number in real quick. And I'll keep an eye on it too. Since Nightbot is being silly. But either, okay, Karen changed hers, so Dawn can stay at 13. And then we'll just use a random number generator to pick that first winner. And if anyone else wants to enter, just throw in a number between 1 and 20 that hasn't been put in above you, because it'll be the first person with that number that is the winner. I know some of you guys are like kidding up and stuff, so I'll give you a second to type. And then I'll have to play around with Nightbot and see if it'll work on the other giveaway, because I don't want to have to keep manually doing it. That's the point of having Nightbot, right? It could just be because it was added to the channel today, although it shouldn't really matter. Okay, so I am going to grab my phone. So it'll be the person that is the closest to it without going over. So 1 to 20. And I'm going to generate it right now. 11. Oh, Karen. So Karen's the winner. So Karen, you get to pick a diamond painting putty and wax from my store. I'm going to type in my email address and just shoot me an email. Oop. Oh, not in caps. So shoot me an email and let me know which putty and which wax scent, and then of course your mailing information, and I will ship that your way. And then the grand prize one, the entry rules are all in the description below the video. And that one you can enter after the live stream. And I'll leave that open. Oh, I got to put an end date on that one. I didn't. I'll probably leave that one open till Friday, because I know some people don't get a chance to like watch things back. So, come on. Yes, congrats. I keep getting drills that flip over in this little tray. Oh my gosh, if I had a 3D printer, I'd print so many trays for myself. Easier said than done though, right? Like, it's a lot of hard work. might be off camera with the angle I'm at. Yep, I am, because I'm working down here. Ugh. All right. When you guys kit up, how long does it take you to normally kit up? Like say 60 by 80, like this one that has 50 something colors. Like I've seen some people kit up like super quick. I feel like it takes me like hours to kit things up. I'm wondering if I'm like the only one that's like, 2 hours later. This one is so dark too. Oh my gosh. It takes you hours too. Okay, so I'm not the only one. See, I'll be sitting there and I'm like, I mean, it's a great way to pass the time, or, you know, like you have a show on in the background, but I'm like, holy crap. I remember the first time I kitted one up, I made it through 3 Game of Thrones episodes, and it wasn't even a big canvas with a lot of colors because I was just getting started. So I was like, wow. I mean, as you get more used to it, obviously you get faster and faster, but still. Let's see. Linda says about an hour, Stacy 2 hours. I'm slow. I'm also, I noticed, a slow diamond painter. But it also depends. Like there's some days I'll like belt out, you know, 8 squares that I've made on a canvas, whereas other times, you know, I'll barely do one, or like I'll just like start one. So I guess it just all depends on your mood. Oh my gosh, an 80 by 100. Oh, an 80 by 100 with 67 colors. Oh my gosh. Whew. Is that does it have a lot of confetti in that kit too? I'm just curious for like when you go to work on it. I mean, kitting that up sounds painful enough. The next one I'm gonna kit up, I think, has like 20 colors, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so nice. 20 colors. It'll still take me like an hour. But I'm curious if that kit has like a ton. You just use the bags, D. You don't kit up into little trays or bottles or boxes, depending on, I guess, what system you're using. Oh no, confetti party. Oh, for summer with the masters. Yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, I can't participate in those ones. My patience level is not there for those kits yet. I find diamond painting relaxing, but at the same time, there are definitely times I'm sitting there like, okay, can I move on now? Like, I mean, with adult coloring, it takes a while, but not days. Well, I guess depending on the page, but you know what I mean. Oh, I know. I'll see videos, you know, where people will be like, this is what I've painted, diamond painted this month. And they'll have like huge canvases too. And they'll have like 4 of them. And I'm thinking, how did you do that? As I'm like still working on my mermaid project. I mean, I can usually get 1 decent size a month, but yeah, when I see people do like 4, just like, wow, am I doing it wrong? What am I doing here? I'm slow. I think it's also partially my OCD. 201 colors. how the heck do you even like put that in something? Can you even get that up without losing your sanity? Turn on my light here. Oh my gosh. 201 colors. Holy cow. Yeah, that's giving me like a panic attack just thinking about it. I think the most I did was like a 60 color one, and I like started to break into a sweat, like kidding it out. So I can't even imagine that. Wow. I do have a kit that's like crazy confetti, but I think that one's still only like 70 colors. A Josephine Walls. I'll have to look that one up. If you're in my Discord, post a picture of it. I'm kind of curious now. Holy shamoly. How long do you think it'll take to do that one? I don't know why these on this tray, the first drill always flips over. Super annoying. Weep for the World. I have two that are 240. Those I wouldn't even have the patience to kit those up. I would just feel like I'm done. Yeah, I definitely need to get as much as I can in, because my son's going to be double rostered this year for soccer, which means he's playing for 2 comp teams. One comp team is enough. 2 comp teams, I don't even know how I'm going to survive that, to be honest, or if I will. But once soccer practice and seasons start, practices start next week, and then like tournaments start, my gosh, I'm going to be at a soccer field, and that's my life. And I can't diamond paint at the soccer field. Black and white, like a mystery kit. Oh, was it a converted kit? Like a lot of those converted kits, like cross-stitch ones that are converted come in the black and white. But still, either way, whew. Yeah, no, I got my limits because I'm still easing my way into diamond painting. And I think if I went to tackle one that was like that big, it'd break me. Oh, yeah, you believe so. Yeah, because I was going to say, I do like the mystery kits, though. Just speaking of mystery kits, I really hate how this tray does this with these drills. So, like, I really like the black and white because then it's like it comes together. But I've also noticed if I'm working on a mystery kit, I have to have something else kitted up because I need like breaks from it. I don't know. It's just it really hurts your eyes. Yeah. I would imagine, especially with that many colors and probably all the confetti, I would need like a vacation from it. I'd have to be like, okay, you need to leave the house, little diamond painting. Go away for a few days. Trying to get these little stragglers. But yeah, I mean, let's see. I have 2 mystery kits that are kitted up, and I like go back to work on them, and then I I put them away and take a break. One is that Ines Guerrero one I have. I'm waiting actually for Halloween to roll back around, and I'll break that one out again because it is a Halloween-ish. Or I feel like I'll be more motivated because Ines Guerrero's work is, dark and more Halloween-ish. It's just scary. Yeah, I'm getting used to kits with confetti, but I noticed I have to really be in the mood, like, because I have this one. It's a really pretty kit. It's just I don't want to start it because of how much confetti it has. Like in the hair alone, just like it almost looks like every single color in the kit is in her freaking hair. And I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. But we'll see. I don't know. I also notice I diamond paint a lot more and a lot faster in the winter. And it's not because I'm stuck indoors. It's not like I go out in the summer as much because it's hot, but I don't know. I guess I just feel more like sitting there and diamond painting. Okay, I think we finally got all those. We'll see. Maybe I'm a seasonal diamond painter. I have to be in a certain season. Okay, next I need a little minus signs. Oh, did you look it up, Dee? I have to wait till after the stream to look it up, but I do want to check it out. Thing is those big, those huge ones with all the confetti are like super pretty. It's just, I don't know if I'm there yet. Oh, I'll have to look. Where did you buy it from? Okay. I really should switch to metal placers, but for some reason I actually enjoy the plastic ones better than the metal ones. I don't know why. And I know like the cat's ear is, like one of the better tips, but for some reason I really hate it. Like, I don't know what it is about that tip, but it drives me bonkers. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. I like those little, small family run diamond painting ones, though. They have like such cute little kits. Okay. These areas where there's so much color blocking is so weird on this kit because it's like just you have black and then you have a like dark navy and then like an indigo-ish. I don't know. You start seeing double while you're working on this part. I don't want to get that one in there. I need to grab my tweezers. Was only 60 with plus shipping. Wow, that's really cheap. Hi, Berta. Man, $60 for that big of a kit. Oops, and that many drills. That's nuts. Maybe it's because they knew it was so complicated that they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you a discount because you're gonna need a lot of Tylenol allowance. Does that one have any like AB drills in it, or are they all just regular drills? Hi, Shannon. Were you lurking? Let's see. Uniquely Yours Down Under. I've ordered 3 kits from them, but I haven't actually started them yet. So I am not. I've heard a few people say that they've had bad luck with their kits. So now I'm like, ugh. So I might not like kit one fully up when I go to start it, just because I don't want to, in case it turns out to have problems. But yeah, I've heard that about theirs, which sucks because you pay a crap ton in shipping for those ones and wait forever. Oh, I didn't get the crystal drills, so at least I have that. But I don't know, like some of those ones, I'll do like a few test pieces just to make sure. Is that? Yeah, it's all right. Seeing double. All this black and dark blue. And then the way my light shines on them, I'm like, is that the right color? Some of these blacks are looking like they're blue. Took 6 months to get them. I knew mine took a while, but I don't think it was 6 months. It was definitely over a month though. I know they're like made to order, so there's already a lead time when you order it. But then, of course, it's shipping to the US from Australia, and that's like never a quick process. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I had to have to say mine was under 2 months for the 3 I got. I can't remember why I ordered from that company. I think, oh, you know what? I remember why. A friend of mine, her artwork was turned into diamond paintings with them. And so I had gone on there to check out which ones she had. And I ended up buying other artists' diamond paintings just because I was waiting for some of her other ones to come up. But yeah, that's what made me, because I know they work with a lot of small-time artists or artists just getting going. I'll have to take one of mine out and test it though. I wonder if it will have issues. That would suck because those were expensive. Oh my goodness, this painting. This isn't even a hard one. Now that I know there's someone working on a 201 color painting, I don't even feel like I can complain. Like, that is such a big painting. Oh my gosh. So is most people, or most of you, I should say, do you prefer Diamond Art Club, or is something else your go-to? I know Diamond Art Club seems to be the biggest, but I always am curious if people like other ones more. Because believe it or not, Diamond Art Club is not my favorite. I love their paintings. They're not my favorite. Dreamer Designs is my favorite because I really like the artist. Dawn prefers DAC, the DAC. I do love the glue on their canvases. I'll give them that. Oh, get back over here. And I did not bring my tweezers upstairs. Pam's diamond paintings. Huh. I'll have to look at that one. I need to pull some drills out of my tray. It's too overflowing. Very. DAC. I know, I figure DAC is going to be like probably a more popular answer, but I'm always curious. Because like I said, I love Diamond Art Club, but my favorite is Dreamer Designs. Now, I really wish Dreamer Designs would upgrade a few things and, and be more like Diamond Art Club in some ways, but I don't know. I do like the Diamond Art Club rewards a little better, and their sales are pretty nice. Only problem is then you can never have a no buy because their sales are pretty nice. So you're like, well, crap, I need to take advantage. The whole fear of missing out thing is real. Ooh, Craftably. Yep, I like Craftably too. Craftably has sent me a few. And I actually really like the way Craftably renders Jasmine Beckett Griffith's artwork, as opposed to how Diamond Art Club does it. So Craftably, if you're going to do a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, I would highly recommend getting it from Craftably instead of Diamond Art Club, because Diamond Art Club's is like, I don't know, it just looks funky. Craftably like took some time to fix the rendering. I feel like. Plus, Craftably is actually a family-run business. Like, it's a small business. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Craftably is a good one. I was so bummed though, you know, when they had that, you would get it in the tube for a while there, and they switched to boxes. You're like, because the tubes were so cool. You can still get the tubes, but now you got to pay for the tubes. I get it though, because that had to have been expensive, but I mean, it was still cute. But yeah, Craftably is just like a little mom and pop thing going on. I've spoken to the owner, or the husband, I should say, because the husband and wife own it. All right, do I have any more of those little dashes? Usually they're around the ends, but let's not get any surprises. Oh, yeah. Probably because they are a little mom and pop operation, I could see their shipping not being as affordable. Diamond dots, I've gotten a few as gifts from my kids, and then like my daughter works on a few diamond dot ones every now and then. They're not too bad. This is way over full. What do you mean the sizing is so much the same with Dreamer? You mean how most of their canvases come in the same sizing? Or did I totally miss a different part of the conversation? I know Diamond Art Club can ship internationally a lot more affordably. I haven't tried the fairy dust diamonds yet, but one of my new kits has the fairy dust, so I'm kind of excited to finally get to play with fairy dust diamonds because they sound so fun. I mean, I like AB drills already, so toss in some fairy dust ones and I'm happy. Yeah, a lot of their canvases are. It was funny because when I ordered those two from them, and I had bought both Curtis Reikovic, I just assumed that they were 60 by 80 because that's usually what they come at. And so when one of them showed up and it was smaller, I was like, oh, wait, what? So I plan to work on that one because I'm like, oh, it's finally a smaller one. I mean, the nice thing is though, a bigger canvas means it's going to look better, as opposed to a small canvas. But yeah, I do notice they really enjoy that 60 by 80 sizing. So now when you order something, you just automatically assume you're getting the 60 by 80. I didn't buy any this weekend, no, because I already broke my no-buy with the ones I bought. And I was like, okay, I really need to get my kits done. But they did have, I tried to ignore like the little app push notification that came through, the emails, the text messages. I need to like not sign up for those anymore because they just ping at me. Like today it went off for the Pride ones, and I was like, gosh darn it, leave me alone, Diamond Art Club. I'm on a no-buy. But I was tempted this weekend, but I resisted, so I'm very proud of myself. Because that took a lot. The worst is when I get the notifications, because I had signed up for quite a few via email, for when it's back in stock. And those ones, I swear, if I say I'm on a no-buy, that's when the one I've been waiting for comes back in stock. I'm like, well, there we go. Which one was it? Crap, I can't think of the name of it now. But it was like a unicorn one. It had come back into stock, and I got the email, and I just deleted it and walked away from my computer. It's like, nope, don't do it. It'll come back in stock again. I know it. It's just you're always scared it'll like go out of production or something. I have very limited self-control, so I need to I have to be careful. Gosh, going on Etsy can be dangerous at times. Like I said, I bought more diamond painting pens. Do I need them? No. You only need one. And if you have a bunch of kits, you'll have as many diamond painting pens as you need, technically. But it's just a rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, this one pen though that I ordered, I can't wait for it to come. It's like pink and it has like jewels and feathers in it. And I'm like, oh, I want it. I couldn't resist. I couldn't say no. Even though I'm like sitting there telling myself I do not need more diamond painting pens. Because again, you really only need one. But it's so much cuter when the pen matches like the painting you're working on or something. I don't know. That's what I tell myself. I will paint faster with a cuter pen. Let's see, I caved on the anniversary sale. Yeah. Oh, how funny. You ended up getting those Halloween ones. I didn't even look because I knew I wouldn't be able to resist. So I didn't even open up the site or give in because I was like, nope, nope. Even when they sent me an email saying, you have these points to spend, I'm like, yes, I know. Now go away. I can say they're really good at egging you on till you buy. I feel it sounds pretty legit. I mean, I have to have an excuse because otherwise my husband will be like, why are you buying all these pens for diamond painting? I mean, it's bad enough with the coloring books and colored pencil sets, okay? I worked hard on justifying those. Now I got a whole new category. And you can't just say, it's pretty, because that don't work. Let's see, I got Sudden. Ooh. Snow Princess. I like the Snow Princess one. Daisy Love and Honeybee Gnome. Those sound cute. Orango Spangler. I love looking at those ones. They're so cute. Even has the coloring book that you can get, which apparently is on the nicer paper too. It's on my list, but I have not given in yet. I don't want to give in. I need to reserve my funds for things like, those things us adults are supposed to spend our money on, like a mortgage and all that. Those silly hassles. Not gonna get carried away. It's hard in any craft. I mean, there's always like something within, a craft that'll get you. Like colored pencils, you need cases, right? I mean, you can't just leave them in those tins. You need the cute cases. And then your favorite artist came out with a new coloring book, so you need to buy that book, even though you haven't finished the other book or even touched the other book. I mean, there's so much. But yeah, with diamond painting, I had told myself I would keep it pretty chill, and then, well, you guys have seen my diamond painting stash video, I'm sure. Pretty paper. Let's see, Sylvia Strikes the Winter Fox. Oh, I'll have to look that one up. I haven't tried DAC pens. Oh, here we go. That one was a little off center. Oh my goodness. The one problem with diamond painting when you have huskies is you're constantly finding husky fur that you need to pull off your canvas or that's stuck to your putty. And my dogs aren't even allowed up here. It's just like floating in the air or something. I know, it's with any craft. I mean, there's always accessories that make it better or more fun, or, I mean, for Pete's sake, I have like 3 sharpeners for pencils, and I don't need that. But yeah, it's just, that's how it goes. And diamond painting, I feel like, has even cuter like options. You've got all those different cute little trays, cover minders, pens. Oh my gosh. And then you need like a special closet for all of it. We got some up here. The black on this one. There is so much black. I think it came with like 4 or 5 bags, which isn't like a ton. I've had more, but still, I feel like that's all I'm ever putting down. It's like intertwined everywhere. I have too many hobbies: coloring, scrapbooking, fountain pens, reading. Oh, I know, even reading's a rabbit hole, right? Like, I was buying a book on my Kindle because I had just finished one, and then you have the option to add the Audible version, and I usually always do because I want to be able to keep going with the book, like, say, while I'm diamond painting. So I'll listen to it. Husky fur is a condiment. My husband keeps telling me we need to start saving our huskies' fur and make those pillows and things that are now popular with husky fur. I refuse to do it, but whew. Yeah. Like the other day, I mean, I vacuum like once a day, And I went to like take it out of the whatchamacallit, the dust collector and empty it. And my husband's like, save that, we can wash it and sew pillows because that's the new like fad. Like, ew. I can't believe that's something. How do you even sew a pillow with that fur? That's just weird. That one I found quite interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, they haven't had their blowout. I've been so busy. Like, I need to just buy this stupid blowout machine myself. But, I mean, that would save me a lot of money, but at the same time, I don't want to, I just don't want to do it. But no, they do need their blowout really bad. They are molting like crazy. Like, I had my son go out there and ferminate 2 of them. Looked like they took apart a rabbit, that's for sure. I have a friend who used to say that about condiments, but with was it her border collies or something? But yeah, they have those. I swear, husky fur. Whew. Thing is, if you stay on top of them with grooming, like it's a lot easier. And I used to always have mine groomed every 5 weeks, but we've had to cut back on that. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, husky fur everywhere. It's driving me bonkers. Or worse is when they like walk by you and you just see a patch of fur on them like ready to pop. So you like have to pull it out. And then it becomes like you can't stop because then you'll be like, well, now I gotta grab this patch and then I gotta grab this patch. And then you're sitting there like plucking fur off your own dog. Okay, finally got all that black in there. Yeah, it would smell like wet dog. Yeah, see that's I didn't even think of that as an argument against it, but that's a very legitimate one. My thing is just ew. Like, I mean, I know like they sanitize the fur, but no, I'm not down for that. I vacuum it and I throw it away. I have zero plans of putting it on my couch. I mean, I already get angry when it's on my couch. I couldn't imagine a throw pillow with it. But yeah, it's a thing right now. They're actually sold on Etsy. Go look them up. I'm like, ew. And then I feel like that would be sending the wrong message to my dogs too. If there was like a Huskmere. I'm gonna put that one up there. But yeah, like I don't know. I'd be giving false signals to my dogs, right? Because I'd have a husky fur throw pillow. So there's dog fur on my couch, but then I'm yelling at them that they're not allowed on the furniture. So I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work out very well. I already have one husky that talks back to me enough as it is. Huskmere. I'm gonna have to remember that. I don't remember what they're selling for on Etsy either, but I'm just like, ugh. When he told me about it, I looked it up and I'm like, ew, that is so wrong. And I mean, wouldn't the pillows shed? Like, I mean, it would have to. Just like any like fur covered thing. I don't know. Drink of water. No, believe it or not, Scout is not the most vocal of my huskies. Harper is the newest one. Man, that dog talks and talks a lot. When we first got her, she didn't talk, and then like 2 weeks in, all of a sudden she just started like chatting, and like she don't stop. But it's really funny. She's like bossing you around, and like it's just, yeah, she is a talker. Scout talks, but not as much as this one. Fun fact though, most huskies are non-vocal. It's just we're all given a very false impression thanks to Instagram. Because you'll see husky videos and assume that all huskies talk, but I think, what did they say? It's like 70% are non-vocal. And you can teach them to talk. I don't recommend it though, because once they find their voice, they don't stop. But yeah, like Harper, she just had to settle in, I think, because she definitely knew how to talk just fine and dandy. She just wanted to trust us before talking to us. But now it's like she'll demand her food. You'll tell her to like stop, because she gets really rambunctious and hyper. And you'll like say, Harper, stop. And she'll start talking back. And it's hilarious because she has like the deepest voice. I need to get it on camera because her voice is so deep. It does not look like something that would come out of her. It's just like so not fitting. But like Scout's voice totally fits her. But yeah, Harper's doesn't. I need to get some more footage. I have some, but it's like the second I pull the camera out, she knows I'm filming her, so she just like instantly goes silent. But she's quite mischievous. But yeah, I do wish I knew what she was telling me. I mean, I know at dinner time she's telling me to go faster because it's obvious, but other times she'll like just waltz in from being outside and start yelling at me, and I'm like, are you mad that I let you in or mad that I made you go out there? Like, what are we wanting here? Like a teenage boy. I know that's the crazy thing about huskies though, right? Like, so you got kids that talk back to you, and then I go and get a breed of dogs that talk back to you. So I'm like, wait, now I've got basically anyone I'm talking to has an opinion, including my dogs. But they're a fun little bunch. They're fun, but I don't recommend having 4 at once. Ooh, I've definitely hit my limit at the 4 mark, I must say. And I knew I was crazy the second I went to the shelter to go pick up Harper. I was like, oh, this is crazy. But I did it, and yeah, I don't regret it, but I'm just saying, I don't recommend it if you can avoid it. Just because they get so hyper. She's actually pretty good. She's fine now. She's like fully healed. And like I said, she's got major energy, and she's actually the oldest. She's 4. So she's older than even Scout. Scout's 3. Right? Yeah. Scout just turned 3 this year. Oh, felt so bad. We totally forgot Indy's birthday. With all the things with my daughter's arm. But Indy, our other husky, just turned 2. And then our only super white husky, I mean, she like literally glows neon when she's bathed. She's 1. One of your Brittany's gets real mouthy. Good night, Janine. Oh yeah. Harper's fine now. You would never know she got hurt. She's running around like a freaking maniac, digging holes and getting into the neighbor's fence. She's a interesting one. We're training her now. Like, now that she's healed, I've been working on leash training, and it's rough because she's 4 and she's vocal, and she's like 100% stubborn husky. Like, there's like, I mean, she even straight up looks at you and just, I don't know, the way that dog looks at you, she's like staring deep into your soul. It makes you nervous. Like, and she has major RBF, if you know what I mean. Whew. Like, sometimes I wonder with that dog. But she is a hoot. It's just going to be a really long training road with that one because, yeah, she has no problem letting me know she's not going to do it. I'll be like, sit, and she'll just look at me. I'm like, I know you know what I just said. Why is this? Oh, it's that dent. Oh, I get it. Adulting. I have to still get up early because I'm working part-time, but it's not as motivating when you're like, oh, I gotta get up early for half of my usual salary. Dogs are funny. I'll be going back to work with our trainer here soon once everything settles here, but I swear it's like nothing ever settles here. Once my dogs got better, my daughter broke her arm, so I'm kind of just like playing it by ear at this point. Oh my gosh, we put up the trampoline and my son was on it, and I happened to look outside and he was like laying flat on it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please tell me he's not injured. But he was just sunbathing on the trampoline. I was like, oh, okay. But I don't know why we put that thing back up. The kids wanted it up, but I'm just like, and my daughter who broke her leg on it last year was the first one on it. So, yep, she's doing cartwheels and all sorts of crazy things on it. I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake. But they gotta be kids, right? I can't bubble wrap them. I mean, I survived my childhood when we didn't even wear seatbelts, so I think I'll be all right. See this part, so when I get into this part of this canvas, it's really hard. Like the confetti areas are actually easier. This part, all the symbols are so dark, and a lot of them are like the same color, like this Y. I know you guys can't see it, but there's like a Y and a thing that looks like a staple. And then a 3 and a 6, and they're all dark purple. So it's like killing my eyes because I'm like, what am I working on? So that part's quite obnoxious, which is why I asked about the light pad. I think I would move faster on this one if I did use the light pad. Just because the color is so dark, and then they have so many that are so close to one another. Like when I first started this canvas near the top, that's when I first noticed how it was. And I kept accidentally putting them on the wrong spot. And so I was constantly like having to pick them up. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oopsie, I almost did it again. Because there was a Y next to this little staple thing. All right, let me see something real quick. I'm going to check my Nightbot and see. Yes, 5 a.m. does come early. Good night, Dee. All right, I am going to put that over there. Yeah, weird. So I keep checking my Nightbot, but it's saying there's nobody eligible for giveaways, but I want to do the mug giveaway. I don't know, so we'll have to just do the numbers again when I do that. It looks like, because Nightbot doesn't want to work. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but all of a sudden I can't get up at 5 a.m. anymore. I used to all the time, like literally. And then a couple months ago, like my body just was like, nope. And now like 6:30 is about what I'm doing. And this was before the time even changed. I don't know. Just out of nowhere, my body was like, no, we're not doing this 5 a.m. thing anymore. I agree. Nightbot is quite rude. Well, I had my Nightbot set up to do both giveaways for tonight, but when I went to run the one for the wax and putty, it was saying that there was no one eligible, and I'm like, but you even show them using the keyword in your log, so I don't know what's going on with it. So that's why when I do the other giveaway for the stream, we'll just have to do it the good old-fashioned number way, but luckily, because there's not a ton of people, it'll be easy to do. Good night, Nicole. I think once I finish this color here, we'll do the mug giveaway, and then probably call it a night. Oh, it's 10 p.m. Yeah, I didn't even notice the AM. It's 10. I mean, hey, if you were in like Australia or something. It's 10 p.m., so you're East Coast. Oh man, see in here, like the sun is still up. I mean, it's only 8 o'clock, but the sun doesn't even go down till like 9, which I know is great for summer, but I still want to go to bed at a normal time. I'm like, no, none of this 11 o'clock. All right. One thing I find interesting is my Nightbot is going off more than its timers are supposed to. I'm gonna have to play around with it later. It wants to make me do work. Okay. Let's see. Since I know it's getting late for a lot of you guys, gals, guys, everyone. Let's go ahead and do the mug giveaway. So, since Nightbot will not register anything for giveaways for some freaking reason tonight, we're gonna have to do it again the good old-fashioned way. So, what we'll do is, again, just like earlier, if you were here earlier, if not, I'm sure you've done this before. Just pick a number between 1 and 20 and put it in the chat. And you can do that now. And then just make sure you don't repeat with anybody else that same number, because it's whoever put it in first. And then I'll just do a random number generator, and that will pick the winner. And whoever is the closest without going over is the winner. Would have been so much more fun if we could have done it by cotton candy, but Nightbot doesn't want to play. Oh, I need my single placer for that one. But yeah, just make sure you don't overlap, and I'll keep looking at the chat to make sure no one's accidentally. And then I'll just give it a minute in case anyone's kitting up or diamond painting. Oops. Is anyone else a hard presser? I tend to press really hard. I don't know why. Like I don't need to. Okay. Do I have any more of these little weird staple symbols? I don't think I do. And if I do, they blend it in. Oh, it's rough. Okay. All right. So, does everyone have their number in that wants to participate? Because I'm going to pick a random number from my random number generator. Okay, let me get my phone. I could do it on my laptop, but it's easier to do it on the phone because then I can show you. Okay. Oh, Elisa's adding. Yeah, I want to make sure it's stuck and stays. I guess that's why, I don't know, I just press hard, but I also like, I don't know, the sound of them crunching too, when the diamonds crunch together is just as satisfying as the popping sound coming off from your wax or putty. I don't know. Does that make sense to anyone? I'm not saying like crunching like I'm destroying them. It's just they make that weird crunching sound when they're like wiggling in. You know what I mean? Okay. 1 to 20. Oh, it's 2. So who is the closest without going over? Nobody. So I'm going to have to do it again. All right. We'll do it again because everyone is over 2. So hang on. All right, 18. Oh, we have an exact match. So Alyssa, you are the winner of a mug. So just in case, I'll put my email in there again. But go ahead and go to my Etsy store and then just pick a mug that you want to get from my Etsy store and then send me an email to that email on the screen. And I'll need your mailing address as well. And I'll get that shipped out to you. So yay! And then for the grand prize, like I said, you'll be able to enter after the stream because you'll have to leave a comment. And then just like my last giveaway, you'll have to fill out the Google form. And the Google form just helps me have an email to contact the winner and verify and stuff, all that good stuff. But yeah, we will pull that one on Friday, I think, the winner for that one. And the winner, or in case some of you relate, but it's going to be the Who Killed the Rabbit. It's a Simona Cardini painting from Diamond Art Club. It is a square, if you like squares, and that'll be the big one that will be given away. So make sure you enter into that after the stream. And then the prompt or the comment you have to leave is just what your favorite scent is for diamond painting, wax, or putty. And no, it doesn't have to be something I sell. I'm literally just asking any scent, your favorite scent that you've used before. Like, I thought it would be a fun one to see what most people like. So, you know, like for me, if I had a preference, it would be unscented. I know, but sounds kind of lame. But it's just because I'm so sensitive and I get headaches easily. But I thought that would just be fun to see what everyone uses. But yeah, I think as long as I could go tonight was 2 hours because my hand is starting to hurt and my back is definitely starting to hurt. So I think we're going to call tonight's live stream. And then, yeah, just make sure you guys enter into the giveaway for the diamond painting. And then hopefully we will have the winner announced on that one by Friday. But just make sure for the diamond painting one, you are in the US. I just can't afford to ship the diamond painting kits internationally. Sorry. It's just the cost of it for me to ship it privately is ridiculous. So yeah, it's just going to be open to the US for that one. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me and helping me finish some squares on this kit. Hopefully I finish this one this month. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday evening. So good night, everyone. Bye.